Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm going to talk today about a dream that I had last night. So I'm doing this video on Saturday, October the 19th. I have already done a video today, so I don't want to do more than one. So I probably will post this later, as in not today, later in the week, tomorrow or next week. So yeah, I had this... Start again. So I had this dream about a hamster, of all things. So the dream was kind of focused on the hamster, more or less, and I say that because sometimes I have dreams where things feature into the dream, but the dream isn't really about that, things just feature in. Whereas with this, it was like the dream was about chasing the hamster that was roaming free, as they do, not in a cage, and it was roaming around. I think it was a friend's hamster that I was looking after. I think it wasn't my hamster. I think it was someone else. That sounds rude. It was someone else's hamster that I was taking care of, and it escaped, and I was trying to... The cage didn't feature in the dream, but I think somehow it escaped, and I was trying to catch it, and it was kind of running away. And in my dream I was calling it Hammy. I kept calling it Hammy, so I was like, oh Hammy, come here, you know. And then I caught him and held him in my hands with his face peeping out, and he was trying to bite me because he was frightened. And in the dream somehow I didn't take offence. It was biting me. I wasn't like cross at the hamster. I was just like, you know, like, he's gonna bite me. I've got to let him go. So I had to let the hamster go again, and he ran free again, and then I couldn't find him, and then I got really sad because I couldn't find him. And at some point a cat got hold of him. I don't know if it was my cat or where I was somewhere else, I don't know, but I mean, I don't even have a cat at the moment. But anyway, a cat got hold of him, and so I had to prise the cat's jaws open to release Hammy out of the cat's mouth. So I took Hammy out. I'm talking like I know this hamster, like he's real in life, in real life I mean. So yeah, I got Hammy out of the jaws of the cat, and then he ran off again, and I remember thinking, oh, he's gone again, I've lost him again, and I'm not going to find him now. And there was just this sadness that Hammy had gone. Now I thought, interesting dream. So I looked it up, as I look up a lot of my dreams. And I know you've got to take it with a pinch of salt. What you read on the internet, dream websites are not notorious for being completely, sorry, I've got a text then, not completely truthful and all of that. So I know you've got to take it with a pinch of salt. But so I kind of read into the dream meaning books, and not books, you know, online websites, and I thought, and I'm not saying I'm just going to take positive ones and leave the negative ones, because that's not kind of what it's about. It's kind of like interpreting it according to my life and what's happening in my life and what my fears or dreams might be, like dreams, real dreams, I mean, like goals rather than dreams, you know what I mean. But anyway, so yeah, I looked this up, and it kind of said most of the sites I saw said that hamsters were relating to money or material wealth or financial well-being, financial kind of meanings behind these dreams, which makes sense because at the moment I owe money again to my credit card because of paying for Airbnb, staying overnight to do my job, and I had to book for those before I get paid, so I'm booking for next month, so this is before I get paid. I've also had to fork out for my car, so I'm a bit behind. You know, I'm not saving at the moment. I'm just literally living, like, just not saving anything and needing everything that I've got coming in. That shouldn't be the case, but it is at the moment. So I've, yeah, just find out. I mean, I don't need to go on about it because it's private and personal, but and just some of my goals, some of my financial goals in my life, or some of the future goals to support myself in the future and stuff like that. And the dream was about your goals and your, especially financial, not materialism, but material kind of issues or well-being. It also said that there was a sensitive problem that needs careful handling. It either needs leaving alone or careful handling. And I thought, well, that kind of sounds right, actually. There are some things that I'm experiencing, like at work and stuff like that, that probably do need careful handling. And so I thought, yeah, the dream kind of makes sense in that way. It said if the hamster was in its cage, then it's more positive. If it's roaming around, which I thought it'd be the opposite. I thought a hamster roaming around would be, well, it's free. Surely that's the opposite. But it's about you needing to be free and you needing to have more fun. Like, I read one website and it said, have more fun, enjoy yourself more, and relax more. About, it didn't say relax more. It just said, you know, what I kind of interpreted what I read to mean not worrying about your future goals and stuff like that, and enjoying yourself more, not at the expense of like getting into trouble or making things worse, but kind of like just don't forget to enjoy life as well as having these goals that you've got that you're desperately trying to meet. And I kind of thought that makes sense. And it said if there's loads of hamsters in your dream, which there weren't, it said that's financial positivity coming your way. I mean, I take it with a pinch of salt when it says like predictive dreams that predict something. I'm not sure I totally believe them. I do think that dreams can be warnings or warning signs or symbols of things in your life, things that you worry about. I don't necessarily believe that they interpret the future or tell you the future. I just think that they can be warnings, like if you continue down this path, then you may be in trouble. But I think that's a subconscious telling you to watch out what you're doing, because things may not go according to plan in the future if you have a wrong attitude or you have something that isn't helpful to you in your life at this point in time. So I do believe that bit, because I think that's biblical. Like, I grew up, you know, with biblical principles. I grew up going to church, so I do try and balance what I listen to with that, although I am open-minded as well. I am open-minded in the sense that I will read and consider ideas that maybe I didn't grow up with, but that said, I do think just balance it against other stuff that I do believe. And I just thought that I mean, I know that dreams are mentioned in the Bible and they're biblical. Dream meanings are biblical. Now, I'm not saying every single dream should have a meaning. I don't believe every dream has a meaning. I do believe a lot of dreams may have, and sometimes we ignore them, and some of it is just our brain's way of interpreting everything that's going on in the day or that week, and it's your brain going, I'm making sense of my experiences. I'm making sense of everything that you've gone through and everything you think and care about and worry about, and you know. But on top of that, I think some dreams are quite meaningful and telling. And yeah, the hamster dream, I think if it's about material stuff mainly, then yeah, I'm increasingly becoming quite concerned about my journeys to work and driving to work. When I'm going in more often, so I'm having to either drive in more often or book Airbnb more often to get places to stay, and that's okay for now, and I'm enjoying staying over with some of these people, and there's a good positive element in that. I'm not saying it's all bad, but I'm just saying that it's getting more difficult financially to make that work alongside my other goals that I have. So I think maybe this is a step back. You know, am I in such a rush to, because I feel rushed at the moment. I feel like some of my goals, like to buy a place, for example, I feel quite rushed because of my age. I feel quite like I have to hurry this up, I have to hurry this along, it has to happen now or it's not going to happen, and I'm going to find myself in a mess in the future potentially. And I think all this pressure is maybe making me panic and worry and stress more than I need to. And perhaps this dream is a sign of, yeah, like, just hold back a bit, enjoy life a bit, go out, meet your friends, you know, do more. And I do feel I need to be kind of doing that really, and listening to what that is saying. If any of you have had dreams that you've looked at the meanings, or you want to ask me what I think. I'm quite good at looking into dreams because I've been doing it for some time now. And I always try and, like I said, I apply it with a pinch of salt. I don't just believe everything I read. It's got to work for you in your situation. So again, thanks for listening. Please leave a comment below, subscribe or like on my video, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.